soldier on the front line of World War II. It's your first time in combat, and you're talking to your best friend that you've known since grade school. And suddenly, you come under enemy fire. You turn and look at your friend, and your friend's laying there with a bullet in his chest. Imagine you're holding his hand as the life drains from his eyes, and his hand goes cold as he cries out for his mother. This is what many of our veterans have experienced. After experiences like this, these men deserve to visit the memorial dedicated to them and their buddies that never made it home. This is why I strongly urge you to donate to the Honor Flight Network. I know some of you may think that what you can give probably won't make a difference, and that most of these things are a scam, but I hope that you will change your mind at the end of the speech. Many people have donated to this organization and seen the good it's done. I know a man who was just given this opportunity, courtesy of the Honor Flight Network. And I cannot tell you how much it means to him. This opportunity means the world to the veterans of honors. Many of our veterans have already passed without getting to see the memorial dedicated to them. We need to allow these men who have laid down so much on the altar of freedom to be allowed to visit the memorial dedicated to them. This is what the Honor Flight Network is there for. Now let's take a look at the needs that need to be filled. The Honor Flight Network's mission is to raise money to send our veterans to Washington, D.C. to see the memorial dedicated to them and their sacrifice. Top priority is given to terminally ill and elderly veterans. Their goal is to have as many of our veterans see the memorial as possible. In order to do this, they need funds to fly these veterans to and from their memorial. This is not cheap, with the cost of air travel as high as it is. The biggest need is the need to get them there as fast as possible. Due to the fact that 640 World War II veterans die daily. There is definitely a rush to get them there. Due to, for example, Faye McCulloch, a 94-year-old World War II veteran who doesn't have much time left to live, who had never seen the memorial, got to see it. He said, I very much appreciate it after he returned home. Now that you know what the need is, let's see what you can do to help. The biggest thing you can
Please excuse the interruption. The following students, please report to the office. Alyssa Benz, Caroline Stacy, Kylie Cooper, Michaela Hubbard, Devin Grulich, Mariah Oliver, Nate Gagne, Taylor Harrell, Christian Miller, Kristen Butler, Brandon Anthony, Matt Ford, Aaron Downs, Brooklyn Johnson, Barbara Bond, and Cody Lay. Please report to the office.
Goes actually helping our veterans get to see this memorial. Because when you give to this organization, you know what it's being used for. It's being used to honor the veterans, to honor our veterans and the sacrifices they've made for us. Now that you've seen the need and the solution, picture this. An old man is at home sitting in his chair, and suddenly there's a knock on the door. He answers it, and there in front of him is a man in uniform, there to tell him that he has been selected to go to Washington, D.C. to see a monument dedicated to him and the best friend he lost all those years ago. Just imagine this smile as he accepts this great honor. and to be able to know that you covered the cost of his trip and that you made it all possible. Imagine that you made an old man's last days good ones. Now you can see the need for this program. 640 veterans, 640 World War II veterans die every day with their service underappreciated. Even though they and their friends put their lives on the line for us. But you can change this by donating to the Honor Flight Network and honor our veterans the way they deserve to be. All it takes is for you to make a sacrifice. Because after all, they made one for you and their friends that didn't make it back, and the ultimate one, that they gave the ultimate one. So honor them and the memory of their buddies and donate today. So don't wait, there may not be time.